are.
I'm not. He is.
He is.
How am I comfy?
I didn't say comfy. I said grumpy,
Have a
okay?
grumpy day.
I don't know if you didn't get fed. I don't know if you missed your afternoon nap.
Don't feed a gremlin after midnight.
Well, at that point in time, every time is after midnight.
Exactly. That's the problem I have with that movie.
Okay.
It's always after midnight. Okay.
Yeah.
Sound? We don't need sound. Nobody wants to hear what we have to say.
I'm Jacob. And I beg to differ with you, because you have me over here sitting there saying, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
When you're like, nobody wants to listen to us. I was like, 200 views since our last one? Yeah, I don't think that's nobody.
True.
Sean is already here. Saying hello.
Oh, Sean's here? Then we're good.
Hello, Sean.
We're growing, man. We're on Apple Podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
We are on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
We are on Patreon. We are on I did not do Amazon yet. Fuck Jeff Bezos. Yeah, a whole bunch of different platforms. We're gaining traction there too, which is nice.
Confirming and.
Yeah.
So what are we smoking tonight, Jacob? We just finished up with the event. So we aren't smoking their cigars right now.
Acre 20 farm?
20 acre farm.
Oh, 20 acre farm. No, it literally says
Yes,
acre
I
20
know.
farm. And you're like, no, it's 20 acre farm. And I'm like,
So Jonathan Drew, I know you actually have every once in a while pick this up when I tag Drew Estates. Fix the label, man.
well, and I can understand. I mean, if you had the 20 a little bit higher, whatever, so that way it was the centerpiece. It's for balance, and I understand that.
I get it.
So I'm looking forward to seeing how this cigar smokes to see if it is balanced. Not like that. I'm gonna freaking bust your knuckle like I was your freak. Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
One way to do it.
So let's light these damn things, Hiroshi.
Listening to the actual output.
He's gonna be a little bit delayed on that one then.
I've got a problem.
You has a problem?
Your lighter is going out.
I may not have enough gas in that lighter.
Hang
on.
It is what it is.
The resourceful man always carries 2 lighters.
Yeah.
I know.
We got ads?
What's your ad fucks up?
I never had this problem.
That's okay. We're not getting ad revenue. Are you getting ad revenue, Jacob?
No, I'm not.
Fuck
But I
them
see
for-
that it's live. And
All right.
Did you click on his face? Did you click on his face? Because if you clicked on his face, you're clicking on shorts.
Okay.
Yeah, but Steve Rick and I've always
No. This is what you should be seeing right now. This. Yeah, but if you literally
you're in
click
shorts.
on his face, you're on shorts, and then it's just going to keep on skipping.
So, I do have some good news.
Then you go to
Want
watch
good
my
news?
video, and it does that.
That's good news. Something good in this town.
Yes, I want some good news for this town.
A certain young man, whose name I will leave anonymous at the moment, succeeded in hitting his first home run today.
Oh, sweetness.
Yeah. Congratulations to that young man. Good job. But you got to run when you hit the ball. Or at least trot.
Supposed to hit all the bases.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you think so far? Because this is a nice, mellow...
Just lit.
I know, first impression's always the best impression.
Uh-uh.
It's a nice, mellow cigar. Beautiful Connecticut. Restful, relaxing. Maybe it'll mellow me a little, because I'm in a mood today.
Dude, I could already tell when we were setting up, you were just kind of...
I'm in a mood today. I've been hearing bad things all day, so...
You've been hearing, like, dude, I told you, like, when those thoughts come through, you're supposed to call a partner.
Well, yes. No. I've been listening to the damn news.
Oh,
I've been listening to bad things all day long. That's how I prepare for this thing.
See, the thing is that, like, I try to balance mine out a little bit. Like, I go in, do my research. My big thing, you know me, NRS, the assembly bills, those are the things that get me amped up. Just the regular hum day news, I'm just like, okay, it's another day.
Well, I want to talk about Iowa today and the abject failures that occurred there.
Well, usually we start off with local
Local.
first, which that the memorandum of understanding with Valley Electric that got pushed through.
Bribe?
Well, Valley Electric said that they will give up to $1 million for the fairgrounds, for the trenching, the laying of wire, and things
I
that.
has a question for you.
I may not have an answer for. Well, I'll have an answer for you. Might not be the right one.
Where is the money coming from?
Mm.
What pocket?
From Valley Electric? Good question.
They indicated that it's coming from their capital improvement fund. The capital improvement fund, being a man who manages such things for the library, is intended specifically to improve the service provided.
Yeah.
How does this $1 million+ coming out of the co-op improve the services provided to the co-op?
Yeah.
I don't think it does. I think it improves a civic center. I mean, fairgrounds. And
yeah,
my train of thought is gone.
No. I full-heartedly agree with you on that. Where how is that improving stuff for us?
Right. Okay.
That seems like it's more to improve for the township, but not the individual people who make up the co-op for that.
Specifically District 5.
Yeah, down south.
Specifically District 5. Specifically Deborah Strickland. Specifically Deborah Strickland, whose foundation got more than $1 million donation from VEA.
Yeah.
Specifically Deborah Strickland, who oversees the Fairgrounds Committee.
Mm.
Specifically Deborah Strickland, who is up for re-election.
Mm. Yeah, I District 5 being all the way down there, like we had the power outage from the trees.
Yes.
And it was like, okay, cool.
Capital Improvement Fund should be being used to underground those wires. That is capital improvement. Capital Improvement Fund.
I don't know with how many people around here like to dig.
It doesn't matter. It's not my job.
Oh, I understand
Capital
that.
Improvement Fund should be being used to replace, I don't know, the transformers that blow up on a weekly basis.
It would be nice if there was a secondary line that ran down to the south side because after that power station right there on Gamebird, it's single point of failure for the entire south side where we've seen it where it goes out and everything VFW south is just
gone.
No lights.
And that's the thing. You know what would pay for that?
The improvement fund?
Capital Improvement Fund.
Yeah.
The fund that they are raiding to do this fairgrounds that has been trying to be built since the land patent was granted by BLM in 1990.
No. 1999.
Yes, the Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo.
The gift of the land was actually done in 1999. So I love how in this they try to skew this, and I've learned this through sociology, is you can always make it sound different just by omitting something and be like, in the late 1990s, like it was 1999. Okay? Like if you're like, I'm a 90s kid because I was born in the late 90s. Like you were born in 99. You're not a 90s kid. Okay? You're a 2000s baby.
You basically, dipped your dick in it.
Yeah.
Just the tip.
Not even that, just the foreskin.
Boy, we don't have those, because our God says cut the penis off.
I disagree. There's so many schmucks running around Peru, as well as this great state.
But
so,
and here's something that grinds my gears.
Okay.
Grinds my gears. The originally MOU was for the Civic Center.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. The Civic Center that horseshit donated $1 million for. The Civic Center that's not getting built there.
Well, yeah. If you look on the city's website, they actually have it there where they have like the old build out, the new build out, the unincorporated township.
City.
Well, it seems like it's shitty.
Hey, I got a Chinese place that I go to called Shitty Walk.
Mm.
Yeah. Oh, Jason.
Hey, Mongolian, tore down my wall.
Appreciate it. Yeah, when they go through and they change it, they're like, hey, this, hey, that. The people that I see on Facebook, on Nextdoor app, one of their big things is they want total billing. They want the plans
an
to be
itemized?
finalized. Yes, so that way we know as a town how much we are spending to pump out the 4 full-size baseball fields, the 4 little league fields, I mean, I even saw that
football.
they were talking what?
The football.
Football. I thought you said foosball. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Well, that's how I feel about it.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Football tables.
Hey, I'm an old school kid. Grew up inner city at that point in time. I remember the Boys and Girls Club and being able to do that type of stuff. Hey, it was good times. And yeah,
They're never going to do that. You know why?
why?
Because it's very hard to hide kickbacks, bribes, donations, other malfeasance
Yeah,
in an itemized bill.
that's true.
And this stinks worse than USC.
Excuse me?
It does. It stinks worse.
Board.
Oh, I thought he said UFC, and I was like, No, I'm just getting annoyed with the football season this year due to the factor of like I love the fact that I can come here to the lounge and watch any game, but what
College, pro,
college pro?
doesn't
But
matter.
the great debate is why do I need to have 12 subscriptions all to reach different NFL? It's the same NFL.
You're right. Amazon, YouTube,
Amazon Prime, YouTube, Fox Sports 1, all this other stuff. Yep.
it's like the old days of cable.
I do have
What else you got?
anything else for local?
Yeah.
I really don't have anything else for local.
Well, I'm gonna go with that.
I mean, I have some regional.
Okay.
Right now, I do believe it is a city councilwoman of Henderson.
And the Tucky
Mm-hmm. Is
Flying-
currently
bent over her desk.
no. They're investigating due to the factor of representing that they are a clinical and forensics psychologist.
But they're not.
And thing is that apparently this person was from California and is now in Nevada. And both require you, if you're going to say you're a psychologist, to have a license.
Oh, yeah.
And it is illegal to sit there and do, like, so if you're like, hey, past practicing, like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
You let it lapse,
I
you're
used
done.
to practice. I used to be a paramedic.
Yeah.
I'm not anymore. I'm not licensed.
Yeah.
I am Psycho the Rapist, but
But they're going through and looking at that.
that doesn't surprise me. Look who they had on the freaking council there before.
I mean,
Michelle Fiore. Not
well,
in Kentucky, but
yeah.
in Vegas.
in Vegas. And that's one of those things where, once again, we talk about our favorite local thing, the town board.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to have the right people in the right places. And sometimes it's just better not to have those places.
Exactly. Our town board there, we've highlighted so many of their failures.
Yep.
They were
Funny how they said that they would have caught the whole room tax thing year one, but they couldn't get the room tax going 3 years without being collected. Yeah. The old members of the old town board said that they would have caught it in year one instead of letting it go for 3 years, even though it's not their purview. And then the other aspect of that is, I don't know. Funny how we're just getting the fairgrounds like up and operational, and parks, I do believe, fell underneath the town board, and so it just got dissolved in 2018, and I'm sitting there and going, and how much stuff was actually done?
Yeah, I
No.
agree.
There was a well dug. So there's that. Oh, 2014? I thought it was 2018.
Are you talking about the town itself?
Mm-hmm.
The town board.
January 1st, or December 31st, 2014.
Very good.
The town board?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Bill would know. He was there.
I can't.
Bill's the reason.
Yeah, Bill's one of the reasons.
I can't see due to the factor of I have Madam Producer like indirect and me being half deaf.
Bill Carnes is sitting in here with us. He's one of the big reasons that the town board got dissolved. The man, exactly, for malfeasance in office, correct?
It was perjury because they violated their oath of office by breaking the law.
Oh, fair enough.
In advance that they were going to be doing.
Perjury.
Wow.
Yeah. And these are the same people that want to come back.
Or saying that we just want it back. We don't necessarily have to be on it, but at that point in time,
These
if you're
people
fighting
that
hard for it to
perjured
come back,
themselves.
yeah.
High quality individuals. High quality.
So,
Yep. Okay.
one other thing.
What else you got?
Apparently, Nevada DMV launches a new tool to report unregistered cars.
I'm already on top of that. I have reported like 50 of them.
Okay.
Including the one on our street.
Yes, including the one on our street.
Okay.
Now,
Why did they need that one? There's a bunch of moving police cars.
So this is more so all of the state. The DMV did this so that way you can push reports out there to the cops.
So 1% of the people living everywhere except Las Vegas are now.
Uh-huh.
pretty much. And the idea behind it is very much like this car on my street. It is parked in an easement, so it's legal to pull it, but it doesn't move very often. So it's not going to trip your license plate readers.
Ah.
But they still drive it on road, and it's parked on road. So therefore, it is legitimate to be a violation. This is targeting the ones that don't get caught.
Oh, speaking about the ones that don't get caught, I did read a nice little article where they admitted that our unhoused, our homeless population is what it's actually impacting out here.
Okay, yeah, that was the Ian Bain article.
Mm-hmm.
Stop clock.
Stop clock.
Stop clock. No, don't stop it. But
I'm not.
he is a stopped clock.
Okay.
He's right twice a day.
Okay.
In this case, I think he's correct.
In which way? You haven't expanded at all.
Okay, one of the things he is talking about in that article, we have talked about on the show several times.
The factor that we don't have facilities for him.
No, that's not the portion I think he's correct on.
Okay.
The portion I think he is correct on is that Nye County is being used as a de facto dumping ground. That Clark County, which is right next door, it's less than an hour drive away, writes their warrants in such a way that they are non-extraditable in Nye County.
Cross that border.
As long as you cross that border and stay in Nye, you can dodge your warrants. They write them even in such a way that they are extraditable in all counties but Nye.
Wow.
So I think Mr. Bain in this case is correct that we are being used by Clark County specifically.
I wouldn't say necessarily by Clark County, but I'll let you
Well,
finish.
in this case, that's the one I hear the most. As a banishment.
I'm not even going to say all of Nye County because, quite frankly, Clark County knows they go to Pahrump specifically because what's proximate.
Yeah. Well, and I wouldn't necessarily put it as Clark County. I put it as like Clark County writes it so that way, like they're like, hey, you don't come back here. Okay, you can go over there. And then these people are taking advantage of that and then doing that.
What?
But one of the things that I did agree with in the article was the call to attention that we occasionally have to shut down a fire station or two.
Yes.
To transport medical over there.
Yes.
And I understand, like, hey, we're out of the hot weather season.
Yes, we are.
But we were having a lot of calls for that. But then we're also still under the fire ban. But, hey, if you have no power, you still got to cook stuff.
Right.
You're going to burn.
Now,
1 inch of rain was still their power ban.
yes.
Which is really interesting because September 19th, 2025, I believe BLM lifted their stage 1 fire ban, but
Which means you can smoke outside again.
no, well, technically.
Yes, because we've traced everything back in that particular rabbit hole back to the BLM fire ban.
Yeah.
If BLM has lifted its fire ban,
Yep.
they have no leg to stand on.
Yep.
Jason did just mention, which we all agree with,
Yes, Jason.
that, yeah, we're not just Clark Dumping Ground, we're Californians as well.
You're not wrong, Jason. I hear California warrants written the same way, non-extraditable. And these aren't small warrants. It's not like I didn't show up for traffic court.
Yeah.
We had one a couple of days ago for multiple counts of domestic violence and assault with a deadly weapon.
Wow.
Out of Clark.
Wow.
Non-extraditable or extraditable in all of Nevada, but Nye.
Wow. They don't like to work with us.
Now,
is this because of the Walmart feud?
I don't know.
Is it? I'm wondering what has Clark County so much that they're just like, you know what? Fuck you, Nye.
I think they like having a grounds for banishment.
Did they watch Bill Nye the Science Guy and they were like, oh,
I hate that guy.
This guy gives too many facts. I don't like it. By the way, you know how a while ago we were talking about
smoking.
We were talking about smoking at the park.
At the park, yes.
I did stop off after one of our shows, and I went up there and I saw this, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. It's a sign by the Nye Communities Coalition.
Yes, who has no enforcement power whatsoever.
That says no alcohol, tobacco, or any other drug use during youth games, practices, or other activities.
The coalition.
The coalition.
The coalition put up a sign. And this is one of the things that
it's a very official looking sign.
Yeah. This is one of the things that that a lot of places have now started to say, if you are going to put up that you cannot do something, you need to put up the NRS that corresponds with it, or the local law that it forces it. So that way everyone knows, hey, you can look this up and go, hey, jackass, you're not allowed to do this. But what I really love about this is that they were like, hey, no drug use. Like, you're going to roll that in the same way.
Like
don't shoot.
Like, hey, you could shoot up as long as the kids are not
present
in doing youth games or practices. Okay.
Does this mean any club can put a sign up in the park?
Well, I don't know.
No, actually,
because
they're putting a sign up. Can I put a sign up?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's just for nonprofits or if, like, I know some of those signs are advertisement space.
I'm a 501c3.
Okay. But it was just interesting to go through and see that, because one of the things is you look around all the rest of the area and you don't see anything.
Okay, so what I need to do is I need to print up a...
the coalition?
No, they do not.
Not at all.
Not at all. The question was asked, do the parks belong to the coalition? They don't.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a thank you for smoking sign printed up and put it right next to it with an official looking seal.
Put the word anything at the end.
I'm just going to put thank you for smoking, man.
Yeah, and then that's where I was just kind of like, okay. Once again, these are people that are putting stuff out there like, hey, and it's sort of like to show the presumption of law, like this is the law. Like, but is it really though?
I am the law. I am the law.
They stuck up in a public park.
Uh-huh.
Is that even legal? Only the town said all that.
Which which I'm pretty sure the outdoor or the Parks and Rec or whatever probably did sign off on it, because they were like, yeah, I think that works. Like, hey, oh, you'll do that? That's your friendly donation? Like, okay, cool. But yeah, that's one of the things that really grinds my gears is the abuse of position, abuse of power,
HOA bullshit,
or just straight up gross negligence of putting forth a law, or acting like there's a law when there's not. Because I in the military, I've had that time and time again where somebody was just like, "You're gonna do this," and I'm like,
But the reg
"Hey,
is.
this reg, as well as my technical order, say no."
Yeah, that guy's getting a lot of work tonight at the USC game.
Make up some more non-community coalition signs and say stupid shit and put them up like
There we go.
wild.
Let's put some stupid shit up.
Loud
No, I'm not.
within reading distance of this sign.
I'm not. No.
Or a sign that said "Do not post signs."
I love the donkey crossing.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I'm all for good humor. I don't like to misrepresent other organizations or anything else like that. I like to be me.
The County Coalition of Nye.
The County Coalition of Nye.
Unconscious bro.
Unconscious per rump.
Unconscious perump. Yep.
Hey, so drunk that you pass out in the middle of the road is no way to go through life, especially at 79 years old.
What the piss?
Last night.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. I don't make this shit up. That's why you should listen to the scanner.
what time was this?
Yeah. The flooding was.
The flooding was significant.
The flooding was significant. I actually, for comedy, I went into Vegas last night.
Must have been to watch somebody else because you can't do comedy.
Actually, I did go in to go support fellow comedians, so not all wrong there.
Actual comedians?
Other comedians.
That's not a ring.
Listen to that word change.
That's not a ringing endorsement.
Other comedians. Yeah. But yeah, even down there.
Oh, Vegas got like 3 inches at one point.
Yeah. And it was funny because it filled them up.
Well, it got them wet.
Well, it had me thinking about, like, one of the things that we should have out here is a map of our notorious flood zone areas.
We do. Contact the United States Geological Survey. They have the 100-year and the 50-year flood maps available.
What I was talking about more so is route for a lot of,
It
because
covers that.
one of the things that we have seen a lot of recently is the influx of tourist groups that are coming through,
Yes.
or the snowbirds that are coming in. I mean, I was like, I felt like I walked through a tour destination when I was going through Smith's on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, okay, oh, there's a group from here, there's a group from here, there's a group from here, there's a group from there. And it's like, ugh. And what I don't want to see anybody stranded on a road or anything else like that. But I can see that somebody's looking at me and going, Darwinism, in effect, is a good thing.
And so we had some other interesting things come out of the storm. A
Uh,
couple of interesting things.
rain? Do we have Sharknado?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
No.
Once again, that it does rain in the desert and the town should.
Do something about it.
Drainage?
Yeah. Drainage. We need drainage. No, lightning strikes.
Yeah.
We had a house on the north end of town. Go kaboom.
Really?
That blew the siding off of it.
Oh, okay.
No, the thing that kind of blew my mind on that is it's less than a mile away from my old radio station.
Oh, wow.
It's been mothballed.
Ah.
That thing has a giant metal spike sticking up into the sky, just inviting Thor to strike the hell out of it.
Yeah.
It's sitting in the middle of a field, for Christ's sake.
Uh-huh.
But it decided to hit that house.
Mm-hmm.
In particular. Fuck that guy. Not you, sir. You didn't do anything wrong, but I'm just saying that
Yeah, Mother Nature said, fuck
decided to
that guy. It's like, why?
Then my parents' house over on Horn, 2 houses down got struck.
Wow.
So it's
Yeah.
like, okay.
We had a lot of lightning strikes. It was very interesting from the south side of town, seeing the mountains to the west and to the east both disappear
Yeah.
time and time again, and like looking at the from the south side of town and being like, man, the middle of town's getting dumped on right now.
I was watching the atmospheric river just flow over the north.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So we have a deep dive. Ready for a deep dive?
What are we deep diving on?
So there's been a national story about a school superintendent
Oh, okay. Yeah.
in Iowa. Well,
Absolutely.
currently, this school superintendent is under indictment for multiple charges.
Okay.
First and foremost, they had overstayed a guest visa in the 90s and just never left.
Okay. It was a guest visa. Not a
Basic-
education?
Originally, it was an education.
Okay.
He got thrown out.
Okay.
Came back on like a vacation, a travel visa,
Mm-hmm.
and just overstayed. Okay. Okay. He was also caught with an illegal firearm.
Mm-hmm.
He was also caught with an illegal firearm on school grounds.
Mm.
He was also caught falsifying his educational background.
Ooh.
Okay? So all of those things are what he is being charged with, and those are the allegations against him. I will make that clear. These are alleged crimes. Now, this individual didn't just jump into being the school superintendent. They went through New York, had employment in New York. They had employment in California, both in school stuff. Okay? There is a federal law that requires an individual that is receiving a job that's a W-2 to be vetted
Mm-hmm.
to be a citizen of the United States
Mm.
or possess a work visa. In all of those cases, and we're talking like 5 different school districts,
Okay.
they failed to verify that.
Yeah.
They failed to vet. Okay? He purchased his gun, quote unquote, legally.
Mm.
Again, on that form, there is a question.
Okay.
Are you a citizen of the United States or a permanent resident?
Uh-huh.
He lied.
You said yeah. Yes, I am.
Okay? He lied and was able to receive that firearm.
Okay.
In New York, he was registered to vote. He was also registered to vote in California. He was registered to vote in Iowa.
Okay.
Again, non-citizens are not permitted to vote.
Mm-hmm.
But for some strange reason, there was a failure of the system again,
Mm-hmm.
where he was allowed to register to vote and vote in elections, including the election that made him school superintendent.
Wow. So this was the great debate that I brought up the other day of like, hey, who's responsible for making sure that it's actually that this person is legally allowed to work in the United States or
Well,
their legal status?
There is a legitimate federal system
Mhm.
that you can do a lookup against.
Okay.
And that's why they ask you for your social security number and your identification, all that kind of thing when you get a job.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be all dumped against this system, and it says, yes, they're legally allowed to work, or no, they're legally not allowed to work.
And I'm
Okay.
guessing that's a free system?
Correct. It's a free system. It is mandated to be used by federal law. So clearly, all of these school districts, all of these employers failed to follow federal law.
Okay.
So there's no consequences for them
Yeah.
whatsoever. Now, here's the next thing. If a proper background check had been run
Mm-hmm.
with that firearm, it would have flagged him non-citizen.
Mm.
It would have flagged him non-permanent resident. And it would have come back denied.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly that was not submitted appropriately.
Yeah.
Now, the school districts also failed in their due diligence to ensure that this individual had the educational background.
Yeah.
And finally, and most troubling, is generally, and I have worked in education before, in California,
Yeah.
when you are working with children in any way, shape, or form, even a volunteer,
Do not touch them.
requires a background check.
Yeah.
That background check would turn back the fact that this individual is wanted by customs enforcement. They failed, well, ICE, overstaying a visa, that he is an illegal alien. Okay? So clearly, none of these educational institutions ran the appropriate background checks,
Mm.
which 5 in a row failed to run the background check. Now, this individual who was sent out of the United States because of a criminal act. All of these various governmental things that are intended to protect children, that are intended to protect our workers, that are intended to protect us from crime, either were not used or failed. But I'm going to go with were not used appropriately.
Yeah, but once again, like even me, I was sitting there and I'm like, oh, okay, so it falls on the employer to go through and run these checks to make sure that that's good because it's mandated by law.
Right.
But at that point in time, I'm like, okay, I'm wondering if I can look that up right here now and find it in like 3 guesses.
I don't remember what the
exact. No. I don't need you. I'm just talking about. Is it enough so that way it's a Joe Schmo, a layman's terms, that I can look it up and find it?
Amy, can you run the mic over to Matt so we can answer this question?
Okay.
No.
To an employer.
Well,
No.
I'm going to talk to an employer right now.
I understand that, but I was talking about the average Joe going through doing that. I consider anybody at this table, the average Joe, should be able to go through and look this up. I understand that he is an employer, but that gives him insight into the process, potentially, on having to run that. So what I was going to look is, okay, yep. All right, so
It's a safe act.
Those guys out there, I didn't need the extra input. I was like, let's see. What should we do? How to look up employment status?
Employability status?
Okay. So, federal employment Let's do federal employment status. How about that?
Well, I will say I've already
Federal employment status. Oh,
just sat here and looked.
You gotta find which title of the federal code.
So first off, obviously, the I-9 is how you basically employers.
Employability status check instructions are from September 12th, 2025. It's called E-Verify.
oh, it's E-Verify?
First item.
Social, whatever you present.
Okay.
Yep, upload my documents. I can upload my
Matt's here
documents right
nodding.
now.
E-Verify.
That,
Okay.
Yes, this
Done.
is how it's done.
Well, the reason why I put forth this is because for me, I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, I had that realization the other day. I was like, when's the last time I actually punched in a full website?
True.
And it was right after I got out of the military and I had to go into the VA stuff.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Mhm.
Everything else was going through
Lookups and
doing stuff like that. Just a little quick
Yeah,
queries.
it was like
Yeah.
the third item.
So,
Google.
yeah, I will say
Texas was first.
I will say that the school district, at least his most recent school district, not a small district.
No,
Yeah.
this is the largest district in Iowa.
They have HR people.
Right.
Their job is to
do this.
know
Yeah.
how to do this.
Yeah, this isn't
They're
a cigar lounge in Pahrump, Nevada.
and even Matt knows how to do this, and
But
he has 2 employees.
I wanted to double check that, and I wanted to see.
3 now.
I wanted to see if it was in that
Correct.
aspect, how easy it was for someone to look this up, because you were talking about an HR employee. Yeah, that's your job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
it is to fire people and to make sure that the ones you hire
are qualified.
are qualified.
Yes.
Abject failure.
Yeah.
Abject failure. And we wonder why our children are in danger.
Well, either that or why our room taxes weren't collected.
You know, why we have teachers molesting students. Well, we're letting criminals through the system.
We're not checking the system. Period. Apparently.
Right.
Well, I shouldn't say we're. There are certain entities that are not properly checking to make sure that it's clear.
Exactly.
I do not want to give my wife's answer, which is an everything and nothing at the same time answer. No, there are certain entities that are bad actors that are not doing their job.
Right. And they are putting children at risk.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I went and hit my contact here with our local school district.
Yeah.
And they were very forthcoming with the fact that they follow E-Verify, they run the background checks, and routinely reject candidates.
Okay.
based on returns from those.
Okay.
So that's good news for local.
Yeah.
A have-not district in rural Nevada is doing better than the largest district in Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
That is doing better than
Good job, Pahrump.
that is doing better than a have district in New York. That is doing better than a have district in California.
Good job, Nye County.
Good job, Nye County.
Hey, we're doing something right.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't normally praise them for doing the right stuff, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm glad that they're doing the right thing. To hear that gives me a lot more confidence in that, and that's where I'm like, I know that we've had issues in the past with trying to get teachers out here.
Mm-hmm. And that's part of it. We actually require them to be qualified.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where like, yeah. Even my wife has pushed me and like, why don't you become a teacher? And I'm like, no, I'm good.
About that scoreboard, Amy.
I know, it's tied now.
Hey, the Mariners were the same way last night with the Detroit Tigers.
Yeah.
Ended up going to the bottom of the
15th. 15th, that's right.
15th.
Okay, so the other thing I have listed in our show description tonight is Tennessee.
Okay.
A major munitions plant in Tennessee. Well, there was a major munitions plant in Tennessee that manufactured munitions for the United States military. They manufactured munitions for the mining and construction industry.
Uh-huh.
And they manufactured small arms ammunition.
Uh-huh.
Catastrophic accident.
Mm-hmm.
Or sabotage. Catastrophic accident. All 19 of the missing are pretty much presumed dead.
Mm.
The 19 that were unaccounted for. And they were all in the plant at the time. They have currently missing, presumed dead.
Wow.
Absolutely brutal explosion. This thing obliterated this plant. This plant was multiple buildings over several acres that all ceased to exist.
Mm.
Now, in a normal environment, normal threat level, threat level chartreuse, I would say this is an accident. But we are not operating in chartreuse. We are operating more mauve.
Okay.
Perhaps magenta.
Dude, he's throwing out colors that I just, my brain is not fathoming.
Yeah, when he mentioned
I'm
mauve, I'm
like,
picturing my mom's
are
home
we
decor in 1992.
blue, orange, red, yellow? Hell, even throw a purple in there. Throw a violet in there. I'll go for either of those.
Every structure of the plant exploded.
Well, no, they were destroyed. That was that large an explosion. And I'm going to go with not all the buildings individually went boom. But I'm with the size of the crater of the main building. The fact anybody survived it is a unfathomable.
We're going to talk about the buildings that survived between
Building 7?
1 and 2 and Building 7.
No. I want to stay on the air. With the multiple chicken plant fires, with the beef plant explosions, with other munitions plants having issues, with sabotage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be conspiratorial on this one because people died.
Yep.
But it merits significant investigation.
Yeah.
Significant. Because having worked with munitions before in the mining industry.
Having worked with munitions in the military.
Exactly. There were safeguards in place.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
to prevent accidental detonation.
Well, I one of the back shops I used to work at was an old missile maintenance where the walls were literally designed so that way as you were doing maintenance on the missile, if for some reason it accidentally ignited, it would just punch out.
Mm-hmm.
So that way it didn't hit a wall and just detonate inside.
Now this is
before you'd put on a live warhead or anything else like
this
that.
is germane locally
Yeah.
because we do have several munition storages here in town.
Mm.
Now,
My garage.
hey, shush,
Hey.
shush.
At the bottom of the lake. At the bottom of the lake. At the bottom of the lake.
Oh, that's right. Boat accident. That's right.
Yeah.
So we have
on the dry lake bed.
We have low order explosives stored here in town to a considerable amount. We also have in this county high order explosives stored for the mining industry.
Mm-hmm.
We have small arms munitions stored in this town. Arms Corps, what's it called? Ammo Supply Warehouse, our various gun stores, that this investigation, whatever it turns back, would be important for.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to go hand in hand with this, the investigation into the fireworks explosion in Yolo County in California has been hushed up. Because it looks like because the owner was a sheriff's deputy.
So, by the way, they're
what do we know?
on the scene. They're saying that it could be days, weeks, or even months before foul play is ruled out at that plant.
Well, and that makes sense.
They did say that none of the 16 individuals on site survived. They brought in DNA kits. For
it was that violent an explosion
for that, and as well as ATF literally had to bring in explosive specialists as well as bomb technicians to try to make the area safe.
Well, because you continue to have
before the investigators
because you have unexploded munitions.
Yeah, and that's where it's like, ooh.
I mean, accidents happen. When's the last time a munitions plant blew up in this country?
It does not happen often because of the safeguards. So there's hinkiness, at least in my mind, until hinkiness is ruled out. Other things on the national front. Trump did not win the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yep.
That was expected. 100% tariffs on Chinese goods go into effect soon.
Again.
New tariffs. As a response to the Chinese prohibiting export of rare earths.
Yep.
Now, that is seen as a response to the United States applying pressure to Venezuela and Colombia, which are Chinese allies.
I'm surprised you haven't brought up Qatar yet, but yeah, go ahead.
Well, the Qatari thing is not a big deal in my mind.
Okay.
The Qataris are getting access to a training base in the United States to train on F-35s and F-16s that they have acquired from the United States.
Yep.
It's not the first time we've hosted foreign air forces for this very reason.
Correct.
And most likely will not be the last time, as we are a major arms exporter.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have in your mind on that one? As a chair force guy,
I taught him down at Shepherd. Taught foreign nationals down at Shepherd Air Force Base. One of the big things that was a requirement for anyone who was going through training down there was, guess what? They had to pass their English exams.
Fair enough.
It was legit. It was that these countries would go through. I think they were in either a 3 or 6 month course that was like, you will be able to do this, because a lot of the programs, because you bring up, hey, selling of arms, is we also teach how to train with them,
right?
As well as all the jobs that you have to do.
How to load, how to fuel, how to maintain.
Because a couple of the old heads that literally said, hey, I've been to these Middle Eastern countries and literally saw their high-ranking officials right in front of rocket pods as a dude is doing a live load.
John McCain?
And the guy tackled him to be like, no,
not there.
forward firing munition. You go boom boom. No.
John McCain on the
You
USS
couldn't be
Enterprise.
expected to learn a foreign language every time you had foreign nationals to
Yep.
train. So therefore, they had to learn English.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
And
ATC is in English as well, worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
so, yeah. As for that,
Well, I'm not freaked out about that at all.
As for that, I mean, hey, every base that we go through and we train foreign nationals or someone else's military forces, it is a little bit of a boost to the local economy due to
Right.
the factor of
They're buying food.
they're buying food, they're living there,
Souvenirs,
they're renting.
whatever.
Although I didn't really appreciate it down right by Shepherd because a lot of the locals knew that these foreign nationals didn't want to live far away from base.
Oh,
So everything that was
Jacked up
right
rents.
next to base, it was like, all right, we can charge $5,000, and
their government will pay it.
their government's like, all right,
Oh, whatever.
here you go, here's your stipend, and it's like, what the biz? So
So I would be remiss if I didn't talk about the increase in pressure with Colombia and Venezuela.
yep,
According to sources in the government, these are not my sources, the Venezuelans have offered the United States considerable concessions to stop what we're doing.
mm-hmm.
Like, we're not going to export anything to China. We're going to give it all to you and give you oil leases and everything else that you're looking for. Please stop blowing up the boats. And the answer to that was, no. Now, to go hand in hand with this, Venezuela is declared a state of emergency. They have started deploying Czech hedgehogs. For those of you who don't know what a Czech hedgehog is, they are a multifaceted device that you put on roadways that's supposed to slow down tanks. They are deploying those in the landing beaches and on the main roadways. They are expecting invasion.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Now, we just created a new task force down there, dealing with 2nd Marine Expeditionary, rolling that up under Caribbean Command, along with the French multinational task force. We have requested that Grenada give us access to the island for radar and aircraft.
Wow.
Or we'll invade you again. Exactly. Didn't take a long time to invade Grenada last time. We have requested access to Dutch airfields on Curacao and Aruba. Trinidad and Tobago, we haven't made a request to. But there's activity. Puerto Rico is very active. We have activated, and these are near and dear to your heart, AC-130s. Lots of them. They're already in Puerto Rico.
No.
That unit is now forward deployed to Roosevelt Field in Puerto Rico. Roosevelt Field was an inactive Air Force base.
Yep.
It is no longer an inactive Air Force base. It is a very active Air Force base.
Yep.
F-35s, AC-130s, and refueling aircraft.
And you'd be surprised at how quick a C-130 can get you places, and the level of places that it can get to, as well as the variants of it, such as the AC-130s, and then just being like, oh yeah, this is what we're gonna do.
Now, we also need to remember that the AC-130 only operates in a complete air superiority environment, which is expected. The Venezuelans and Colombians combined have about 50 fighter aircraft. It can do it.
Hey, all I can say is if the Navy can flood a ballast so that way they can shoot farther, I'm pretty sure it can bank the other way and just go, hey,
shooting at aircraft.
We're going to start doing this and start launching. When you start looking at what it has in it, it's like, yeah, that could do that.
It's also rated for Sidewinders under the wings. But the aircraft flying out of Roosevelt right now, at least according to plane spotters, are carrying max loads of Hellfires.
Mm.
Interesting. So we are edging closer to invasion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sitting there and looking at. I was seeing that Venezuela was reaching out to United Nations about this as well. So.
Don't invade us, please.
Yeah, well.
Which is the other reason why we're smoking Connecticut's tonight.
Mm.
Because I am boycotting Maduro's. Not really. I like Maduro. Cigars.
Cigars, not
This
the guy.
actually treated me really nice.
I think we're to that point here.
Hasn't burnt out the palate. Hasn't done anything else like that. Which
Gaza's
I mean,
ceasefire's holding.
Yeah.
The Israelis are withdrawing.
Yeah.
The United States troops.
They've had incidents, but
the United States troops
it's still holding.
The United States is deploying troops.
Yeah.
Turkey is deploying troops. Egypt's deploying troops. Saudis are deploying troops. The Jordanians are deploying troops. All in peacekeeper role.
Yeah.
Looks like this may be a real thing. Just saying.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to challenge Hillary Rodham Clinton, who came out and said, if Trump can get peace in Gaza, she will personally nominate him for the Nobel Peace Prize.
We're waiting.
We're waiting, Hillary.
Wow.
She did it. She said that. Yeah. This is a quote from her.
We're still waiting. Careful. You say her name 3 times in a row. Commit suicide by shooting back to that.
True.
Well, these liberals never follow up on their promises.
No, they never did.
No.
We're still waiting for Cher to leave.
Hey, Rosie left.
Yeah, they're trying to send
Rosie
her
and
back.
Ellen, yeah.
Ireland, and they're trying to deport her.
So did the other, Ellen.
Ellen.
She left. Yeah. Goodbye.
Yeah, she's in the UK. Good
So-
riddance.
With that, I think
Bet
that
she's not talking so openly now.
that cigar was great.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Drew Estates, for all the mad crap I talk sometimes about some of their products, do make great cigars.
Mhm.
We smoked at Drew Estates last week, and it was really good. Or last time, and it was really good with the Dia de los Muertos. The 20-acre farm is a great offering. We have them down here at Lowside in multiple sizes for your smoking pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was a good show.
Yeah. Well, I'm Jacob.
I'm Michael. This has been another edition of What
the
the Fuck?
Holy shit.